everyone, welcome back to Harry Makes It Up. I hope you guys are doing really well. I have what I consider to be one of my favourite kind of videos to film today. It is kit related. Now I get so many DMs, not just from makeup artists, but I think everyone just has a bit of fascination of how like kits are organised, and if anyone's in the home edit at the minute, it's definitely a kind of feeling of wanting to kind of organise everything, and I'm all about that. So I thought I would show you a few updates I've made to my pro kit and just how I organise my makeup. There's different palettes that I like to use, there's kind of things that I feel are new additions that have got me very excited, and I thought that's what I would share today. So if that sounds good, keep watching. And if you are a makeup artist watching this as well, I'm very excited to say I have a brand new free live training this Sunday. There'll be a link in the description box to sign up, so seats are limited. I'll be teaching how to increase your income and get more clients without having a huge following on Instagram. So if that sounds good, sign up to the link below. All the deets are in there. It's first come, first serve for the seats because it is free, and I love doing these trainings. I feel like you guys tell me you get so much from them, so much actionable steps you can take away and implement in your business right away. If you're a creative, definitely come along. It might be for you too. There's definitely a lot of tips and tricks in there, and kind of really simplifying social media and little things you can put into your business right now. So that is this Sunday. Link will be in the description box and all the deets for that are below. So check that out. I hope to see you there. So the first edition I want to tell you guys about that I am obsessed with is the Chroma Kit bags. So they have these little poppers on the back, so you can actually have them with the lids open and the poppers kind of keep it secure. In here I have all my disposables because it's been in my kit bag. There's been a little bit of movement, but it's just such a good way to organize things and be able to work without having to kind of get loads of products out and kind of make things more confusing when I'm working. So that is one edition, and I also love this one. This is the one they do that I use for like eyeliner. Like this is all my colourful eyeliner pens, eyeliner pencils. You have this like little zip area here, it's incredible, and then Velcro, and then you just pin it back and you put the poppers on, and then it's like you just packing away time is so much quicker with these. I love it. It makes life so much easier. My Kitco, I'm also a huge fan of for their bags. You guys may remember, or if you follow me on Instagram at Harry Makes Up, you will have seen me having a whale of a time with, I believe these are from Cosmetics, these little click pens. So what I do now is I put nearly all my foundations, I would say most of my liquid blush, I put them into these pens, and I'm able to label the top of them, which makes it really easy when I'm working and to see, and also visually I can kind of see colours quicker than having to look through foundation bottles, foundation tubes. So this was from a set from my Kitco. You can get like a, I think it's called like the Universal Organizer set or something like that. Everything will be linked down below. Then palettes, I just love palettes, guys, and for a long time now I've used the View Set ones. I still love these. I find these really good if you want like a bigger, like quite a big amount of product. However, there is a new addition to my kit that I am beyond obsessed with. I'm gonna have to insert a photo of how many I have, and it's from a brand called Artist Kit Company, which is made by a makeup artist. Most of these products, I would say, generally speaking, kind of a makeup artist inspired or made by makeup artists. And these are the tiniest palettes, but I am obsessed. Look, it's like the size of a credit card. So these come in 10 pans, or how cute is this? You can get tiny diddy little 20 pan size. So super small, like medium ones. I'll put them close together so you guys can see. So I have Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage in here, and I believe these are cream cheek colors, but I am obsessed with them. I have so many. I find it really hygienic and easy to use by kind of just using a spatula to get the product out. They're not airtight, but I find even palettes for me that say they're airtight, I still find certain products dry up. So all you need is Inglot Duraline. That will revive any eyeliner, any cream blush, cream eyeshadow that kind of goes hard or shrinks. And I think even if you're a consumer, buying Inglot Duraline will make so much of your makeup go so much further. So I really recommend that product, Inglot Duraline. We'll link it below. The label maker has had a moment, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my label maker, I've just gone to town at the minute, and one thing that I did was do all my Dior concealers, because you guys see me mention this concealer all the time on my channel. It is the Skin Correct concealer, the Forever Skin Correct, and this is my Kitco bag, and again, it just means when I go to do makeup, everything is super organized, super easy to use, and I just like to be able to pack down really quickly when I'm working. If I'm with a celebrity, often you're in a hotel room and they might have to leave, and obviously you can't just be left in the hotel room, so you have to pack down very, very quickly. So anything that just means closing the lid and working out of the product when I'm working, for me is the biggest time saver, and that makes me very happy. So the next thing that I think is a really good makeup artist kit staple are these. These are from OXO. So I think they're for like baby, like mums and dads, like baby wipes. But in here I have one for my tissues, and obviously you can pop it open when you're using it, keep it sealed so everything's nice and hygienic. And I have the same for baby wipes as well. And the other thing I love about these is because they have this little detachable rubber piece here. I can actually attach it to my set bag really easily. So they're really, really good when I am working, and especially if I'm on location. I have them when I'm sat down, but then also I can take them with me with my set bag. So another palette I want to mention that I'm a really huge fan of is the Mio Cosmetics Cases. Now I love these because they feel almost like an iPod. They've got that nice like weighty feeling, so they feel really high quality. I love these in my set bag because what I found now is transferring most of my palettes to like a magnetic form. So obviously before I was using lots of the view sets, which I still love, but the Artist Kit Company ones, for example, are magnetic. So what it means is anything that I've got that's on a magnet now can go between different palettes if I want to mix and match, if I want to put something into a set bag. And the Mio ones, you can also get these little pods. So these ones are the what are they called? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So I have those, and you'll see you can just like pop a little pod out on the magnet. I could give that to a client if I need to. This has a nice big mirror as well, so really good when I'm on set, and it's just a nice big palette that fits a lot in. So I love those. I tend to put products in those, and I love those for my set bag. Or if I'm working with a celebrity client I work with regularly, it's good because I can actually make their own palette, and I can take ones out of here, put them in there. I can just kind of mix and match between what I'm using. So the two view sets that I haven't taken out my kit that I still think I will forever love is the, I think they're called the taxi size. So these are the view set palettes like these, and for eyelashes, oh my goodness guys, I think I have like 28 pairs of eyelashes in here. If I hold it there, then I think you can see it better. And I just trim the packs down. I have glue in another bag, and then I have like all my individuals in here in different sizes, and it just makes it like a really good filing cabinet. So such a good way to be able to find what I need quickly and really condense everything down. And for me, that is the key. That is the whole aim, is to make my kit smaller, more compact, more back friendly, because I think bad backs is like, you ask any hair makeup artist, that is a real thing. So yeah, love both of those. I can just get so much in a small space. The other thing I really, really love is stacking my loose powders. So in here I have all my Fenty powders. I think I have some Ben Nye ones in here as well, but I love these. Again, just a great way to really condense down. If you travel a lot, I think it's really good if you like to use multiple powders. These are great. I do find sometimes the plastic on these, I've not yet found one that's like the perfect non-breakable plastic. I find if you screw them too tight, you do get kind of that thing where it starts to break a bit. But I'd rather kind of keep emptying them into new ones and keep this system, because it just condenses so much and saves me so much room. The next thing I have, which I can't remember if I've shown on YouTube or not, is from Z Palette, and it's like a puffer jacket for your palettes, but it's a bag they make that fits them perfectly. I really like the extra large size Z Palette, and again, you can have this kind of like filing cabinet system. I will sometimes use sticky notes when I'm traveling for quick, you know, when I change the order to kind of see quickly which one's which. But I have things like my NARS eyeshadows in here. I found the best way to use these palettes hygienically due to COVID-19 is to actually spray a little bit with some 70% alcohol before and after you use with a client. Let it kind of settle before you obviously use it, so it's not wet on the eyeshadow. And then you can take a cotton pad, like a cotton round, and rub it over the eyeshadow so that there's no kind of cross-contamination. And it actually works really, really well, guys. I do this with blushes now, pressed powders. It's such a good way to keep it hygienic when you're working. This is one of my NARS ones. I just love these so much. This is an amazing, who is this by? It's the Alexis Stone palette for Makeup Revolution, I believe. And it's like 25 bucks, and some of the best. They're all mattes. I'm hoping my light's not reflecting too much. All matte eyeshadows. So if I open it up, and you've even got like grays and blacks for kind of like tonal work. Such a good palette. I feel like every makeup artist needs that palette in their pro kit. This is just from the last time I worked, so I just have whatever is in here. I've put all my Mehron, I never know how you say it, my aqua colors there. I use those as liners a lot. I've got pressed glitters, you name it, I've got it. I even went as far as to depot all my Dior eyeshadows. Very, very satisfying, guys, I have to say. So I think that's everything. I think that's every kind of new update. I just thought I would do a video because I know a lot of you guys say that you found me through my pro kit video, which I'll link somewhere in an icon if you haven't seen that already. But this is just a good one to kind of like give you a bit of an update on some things that I've added and some ways that I'm kind of bringing in more organization goodness. So I hope you guys enjoyed and that was helpful. Please check out the link below in the description box for the free training this Sunday. I cannot wait to see you there. And if you do find you're clicking this and watching this after the training has happened, I'll leave a link to my mailing list as well, so you can always sign up there and find out when the next free training will be, because I love doing them and I love building community with you guys. That is the best thing about makeup, is the community we have here. And honestly, helping other makeup artists like go get it in their business really feels like kind of found my purpose through this whole COVID time. So I feel very grateful for that. And any way that you guys are struggling or needing support, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try and make some content around it on my blog or my YouTube channel to help makeup artists as well. And yeah, I hope you guys are safe and well and doing really good, and I'll see you soon for more.